Welcome back to another monthly portfolio update. If you are stopping by for the first time, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. In today's video, I will share with you how much I invested in November, the number of shares that I bought, and the value of my portfolio at the end of November. But before I continue, a quick disclaimer. The information that I'm sharing does not constitute financial advice. Before you invest in anything, please do your own research and make sure that you only invest in things that you understand. With that being said, I will dive right into my portfolio update. I will start with a quick recap of my October portfolio to show you the value of the portfolio and the number of shares that I had before the beginning of November. The total equity of my portfolio as of October the 31st was $33,626.71. $55.31 was the cash amount, and $33,571.40 was the market value of my investments. At the end of October, my portfolio was down on $980.90. This was minus 2.84%. These are my holdings, 2 Vanguard ETFs and 2 BlackRock ETFs. The first Vanguard ETF is VCN. This is an ETF that tracks the entire Canadian market, and I had 58 shares of VCN as of October the 31st. The second Vanguard ETF is VFV. This is an S&P 500 index ETF, and I had 190 shares of VFV as of October the 31st. The first BlackRock ETF is XEQT. This is an all-in-one equity ETF. It holds US equities, Canadian equities, other developed market equities, and emerging market equities. And I had 302 shares of XEQT as of October the 31st. The second BlackRock ETF is XUU. This is a US total stock market ETF. And I had 160 shares of XUU as of October the 31st. I will now show you how much I invested in November and the number of shares that I bought. In November, I bought 2 shares of VCN. The cost per share was $40.93. The total cost, $81.86. And this represents 5% of the amount that I invested in November. I bought 10 shares of VFV. The cost per share was $92.50. The total cost, $924.99. And this represents 57% of the amount that I invested in November. I bought 10 shares of XEQT. The cost per share was $23.50. The total cost, $235.03. And this represents 14% of the amount that I invested in November. I bought 10 shares of XUU. The cost per share was $39.28. The total cost, $392.77. And this represents 24% of the amount that I invested in November. In total, I bought 32 shares, all of the ETFs combined. And the total amount that I invested was $1,634.65. This is $21.56 less than the amount that I invested in October. As you can see here, in October, I invested $1,656.21. And in November, $1,634.65. The difference is minus $21.56. I will now show you the value of my portfolio and the number of shares that I had at the end of November. The total equity of my portfolio as of November the 30th was $36,916.28. $58.56 was the cash amount, and $36,857.72 was the market value of my investments. At the end of November, my portfolio was up $670.77. This is plus 1.85%. As of November the 30th, I had 60 shares of VCN, 200 shares of VFV, 312 shares of XEQT, and 170 shares of XUU. Okay, let's now take a look at some details about each of the positions. I will start with VCN. The closing market price on November the 30th was $41.45. The quantity of shares that I had, 60. The average price, $40.28. The book value, $2,416.84. This is the amount that I have invested in VCN. The market value was $2,487. This is 6.74% of the market value of my portfolio. With VCN, I am up 2.90%, or $70.16. Next, we have VFV. The closing market price on November the 30th was $97.53. The quantity of shares that I had, 200. The average price, $95.44. The book value, $19,088.33. The market value was $19,506. And this is 52.84% of the market value of my portfolio. With VFV, I am up 2.19%, or $417.67. Then we have XEQT. The closing market price on November the 30th was $25.26. The quantity of shares that I had, 312. The average price, $25.03. The book value, $7,810.78. The market value was $7,881.12. This is 21.35% of the market value of my portfolio. With XEQT, I am up 0.90% or $70.34. Finally, we have XUU. The closing market price on November the 30th was $41.08. The quantity of shares that I had, 170. The average price, $40.41. The book value, $6,871. The market value was $6,983.60. This is 18.92% of the market value of my portfolio. With XUU, I am up 1.64% or $112.60. As you may have noticed, all my positions were up at the end of November, and my portfolio is back to green territory. I think the last time that my portfolio was up at the end of the month was in March. The rebound that started in October continued all the way to early December. But again, I don't know if this rebound will last or whether we will experience another drop in the stock market. There's a lot of uncertainties in the economy right now. Inflation is still high, interest rates has gone up and will likely continue to rise, and we may be on the verge of a recession. We are really in a tricky and uncertain period. Nobody can predict the behavior of the stock market. Personally, what I can do is to try to control my own behavior, stay the course, and keep investing consistently, whether the market is up or down, and we will see what happens in the long term. All right, this brings us to the end of the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please like the video. If you're interested in following my journey to financial independence, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign.